I'm out here in the food forest, taking a break. Got the white chickens out. And they always love it out here. So, this particular food forest right here, I have 9, I guess like a corral or area. I got 9 of these beds, and they're all different. This is the second food forest we built. The other one is over that way. That was our first one. This particular bed being by my porch swing. There's the swing. It's been a bed that I just let go. The chickens don't go in it. The only time I let dogs in it is when I go in there because they can look around for snakes. But it's a keep out bed. And it takes care of itself. You know, it grows whatever. I don't let weeds grow in it, but so far there hadn't hardly been too many weeds. But it's a joy to be here on my swing and watch it. I brought out a pointing stick. My cane. That tub right over there, I was planning on putting radishes in there this spring, but never got around to it. It's a swimming pool that has holes in it. So this fall maybe I'll do that. When it gets a little cooler, starting to get hot. And right here, this tree right here, it's an apple tree. I bought that a couple years ago, so it's a youngster. There's a bird, a paradise right here. It grew itself. And then above that is a peach tree. There it is up there, and it grew itself. And I put this rose in. I got 3 rose bushes in this bed. You can't see it because of the plants, but these were like at Lowe's, the ones that about dead. Brought them home, got a good price on them, and they all took off. They loved the food forest. You never know when them plants would live or die, but I was hoping they would. Then I got a garlic right over there in the shadow. A bunch of garlic. I got garlic right in there. And lots of hollyhocks. There's a red hollyhock over there. It's really pretty. Pink. There's a tall one right there. And it's white. But some of these hollyhocks are really going to town. They're getting up there. And back in there, I got comfrey. Comfrey over here. But the comfrey is coming up late. But it's coming up. And I got 4 o'clocks all down here popping up. Everything low is 4 o'clocks. So they'll be coming up pretty soon. This big old vine here is a honeysuckle. And then I got my wild vine right here. And eventually I want it to cover this roof up here. But over here on this wall right here of this fence, I planted some this big old bean. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's going to grow up that. And I'm thinking about planting cucumbers over here. And by the way, this is a trampoline. And Bill took it apart. People want to get rid of it. And he put some sticks on there, raised it up. And all this pipe come from that trampoline. So we call this our trampoline bed. And so that's what I plan on doing with this. But I'm just letting it grow wild without any chickens. There y'all would love to go in there and eat that, wouldn't you? But the way we made our, our food forest, we put walkways. I mean, it could have been one huge food forest, which would have been, you know, pretty good. I would love that. But we wanted to use the chickens for predator control. Caterpillars, anything that walks across this, the mice, or just the movement. They can get back here every single day and do their own thing, and they love it. And over there on this bed, I planted a tree in there. It's a multi-tree. I put about 3 or 4 of them together. It looks natural now, and it grows up, and it catches the hot wind, and it protects this side real good. So it just I had a bunch of these little trees come up in the food forest. We get a lot of this foliage and like peach tree seed and leaves that we get from town. So we dump them out, and then before you know it, I got a peach tree or something else. And it's always fun to see something new come up. Right there, I don't know if you can see it or not, a pecan tree. I might leave that there. But yeah, it just we dump the leaves out so we can hold moisture. And we try to get as many as we can in all these beds so we don't have to water. We have a well that we can water, but we don't water very often if we can get enough leaves in the food forest. And then we create our own shade when the trees get big, and that helps cool things down too. Right next to it, you probably can't see it right in there, it's a goji bush. I guess the seed come off of these goji bushes on this fence right here. But it just, when I find something new that I didn't plant, it's like, oh boy, look at that. I love having the food forest, and especially in the desert. So I can sit here and it doesn't feel like the desert at all. It just feels wonderful. Anyway, I'm just talking about my little sitting spot. Somebody give me this, and when the wind blows, I can hear the chime. There you go. It's pretty cool. Somebody made it out of silverware. But I like it. But anyway, it's enjoyable. You can see the chickens, they kind of got protection under the goji bushes. I do got string up through the walkway somewhat, try and keep the hawks away. But they're peaceful. They're happy to be out here. And I got all my chickens turned out today, so they feel pretty good. But I love having a food forest in the desert, especially when it just grows multi-plants by itself. There's tall cane back over there on this fence. You can see right up in there, tall cane. And that helps when the wind comes from the mountains. It helps to block the food forest. You know, so much wind. So when I started this, I had to figure out I need shade and windbreak real bad. And so it worked out pretty good. Anyway, it's like a little paradise right here. And I enjoy it. It's like I was be able to sit in here a while ago, and I said it's like, oh, it's good for your soul, I guess you can say. It's just relaxing. Say it just makes you feel good. And a while ago there was a hummingbird going all through it. I seen a bumblebee. We get bees. A bird of paradise up there brings in a lot of bees, and get it back here so they can pollinate stuff. So we are really getting the food forest going this year. Last year it was super hot. It was terrible. A lot of plants died. But this is like rebirth this year. Everything's doing good. So we're working at it. So thanks a lot. And thanks for coming by and watching. Bye.